Richo, I went to Sicily last year and I absolutely loved it. I think the islands of Italy are just stunning, and they eat these things called panella.
Ooh,
right?
lovely.
Yeah, and they're really nice little crunchy, almost crackers. It's like making your own cracker at home. And I'm going to show you how to do it, because it's a wonderful thing to have just before you have a meal, while you're having a little aperitivo sort of thing. It's a nice thing to do. Now, it uses chickpea flour. So 1 cup of chickpea flour here. And I've got some parsley. I'd love you to chop that up, and that's just going to run through it, adding a bit of flavour, but more adding a bit of colour as well. 2 cups of water, so really simple, just in there. Now I have some anise seeds that have just been ground down, just there. So a pinch of that's quite potent, so we don't want too much. A generous amount of Murray River salt flakes. And if you put that parsley in there, if you could put another generous amount of cracked black pepper.
I can do that.
Thank you very much.
I thought you were going to say salt, so I put something in anyway.
No. And so I'm just going to mix this, making sure that everything's mixed through. And then I'm actually going to put it onto a bit of heat. So in we go there. And we're simply going to just keep mixing this one until it thickens up a little bit. So that thickened up really fast, didn't need long at all. We'll take that off the heat. Get my spatula there, get it all in there. And we just want a nice thin layer. It will thicken just in the fridge, which I'm gonna put it in for just an hour. And that's more to just make it more cracker-like than anything else, because I'm gonna shallow fry it. Now, it would normally be deep fried, but of course, I am a nutritionist, and where I can, I'm gonna try to swap things out. Now, if you just wanna put that into the fridge, and I'm gonna then make a tapenade. So I have some lovely olives here. I've got some capers as well and some anchovies. So you will notice typically Italian ingredients, but also the strongest. Just grabbing all these strong ingredients like capers,
Put them in a
olives.
bowl?
No, I want you to chop them up just on the board, but your job, my friend, is the anchovies. Now, yes, I'm vegetarian, but I am going to include anchovies in here. I'm not going to eat it, but for some people, getting that omega-3 is a really integral thing to do. And if you only just don't like the taste of anchovy, tapenade's a great thing because you can barely taste it in it, but it has all that wonderful nutrition, which I'm all for. I'm all for. Obviously, if you're an ethical vegan or a vegetarian, we don't want to have that in there.
I'll eat the anchovy for you.
Oh, thank you very much. I just make sure I cover all bases when I'm in this kitchen. Do you know what? Try and make everybody happy. Everyone's got their reason, and there's no judgment here in the Good Chef, Bad Chef kitchen. We have a bit of a laugh, but there's absolutely no judgment.
So chop.
Chop. That's it. And I'm just going to add these to this bowl here. And then to that, I'm just going to simply add a bit of extra virgin olive oil to bring everything together. Now,
Rosie,
if you want to add on there.
I can see why they invented food processors.
That's it, I know. So yes, you can do this all in a food processor as well. I mean, this is something to just grab, put a little bit on your panella, and then, you know, enjoy. Can I have some parsley in there, Richo? So we'll just mix that into there. By the time I've done that, my fritters will be set and ready to fry. Is this the simplest fritter cracker you've ever made? So I'm just gonna grab it like this. It is actually really malleable. It's really easy to work with. We'll just flip it, take this off.
It's like Play-Doh.
There we go. Pretty much. It's that wonderful chickpea flour. So I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna make nice big crackers here. I'll let you cut the rest there while I put some extra virgin olive oil. You do want it nice and hot, so we bring it up there. But don't worry, let's put it in and get cracking with this.
It's wobbly. Just pop it in for you.
Yeah, that's the one. So they really only need about 1 to 2 minutes really on each side. You want it to go nice golden, and of course, a little bit kind of crackly is what we want.
Crispy, I like that.
A bit crispy. So we'll just do a few on each side until golden, and then we're gonna try it with that lovely homemade tapenade.
Looking great.
I know. So off the heat there. How simple was that?
Way too simple.
Way too simple, I know. There must be something to it. Nope, there isn't.
You know,
that simple.
You know, shallow frying, it's very close to deep frying. It's almost like a whisker there, so I'll let you have it.
Yeah, okay. Now, to this, I'm just going to add some salt. We'll let them cool down a little bit. No, we won't, will we? Let's get them on here.
Get it on the plate.
Get them on here. We'll do 2 here. Now, traditionally, a bit of Parmesan's all that's needed. Get some mint on there
Just
too.
tear the mint over the top of it?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll do this. Apparently that releases all the mint flavour. And
Does
oils.
it?
Yeah.
I think that's one of Uncle Bob's rumours again, is it?
Uncle Bob's told me many
He's led you astray, I tell you.
things. I led myself astray, Rosie. I can guarantee you that there's lots of leading astray done in my mind.
Yes, that's it. Be generous with that Parmesan. Now, you can enjoy this just as a cracker. I want you to have a bit of that homemade tapenade. Just break off. It is still hot.
OK, I'll break that
So
off.
I'm warning you.
It's really sort of flaky and soft. As soon as I grabbed it, I thought it would be a lot crunchier, but it's actually quite supple. I like that.
The wonderful thing is it's crunchy on the outside and there is a softness to the middle. It's really unique. It's delicious, isn't it?
Crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle, just like me.
It's just like you.
That is really good. It's like a really nice little fried fritter. I like that you did it flat. It's got a lot of crispness to it. The tapenade is fantastic. I love the anchovy in it. My sort of dish.
Just remind me, I've got to go back to Sicily.
Can you take me?
No.
Please?
No.